Third grade, week 20, live animals in the classroom. Teachers, I'm going to move back to the lab table and show you what we're going to be working with. We have some superworms here. These are completely harmless. They don't bite, they don't sting, they don't do much of anything but crawl around. So I suggest your kids trap them under their magnifying glasses so that we can observe them. That way they can't get away. What they need to do is count the antenna, count the legs on each side, how many rings does he have, and I'll give you a little worksheet that has these diagrams on it so that the kids can record their information on there. And then we're going to see how long he is. So I would say with your age group, we're going to move to this regular ruler because they should be reading on regular rulers by now. This video is crazy, but these are trying to get away. So we don't have to be exact, but he's about 1.5 inches. So let him record that. We're also going to do his mass on a little elementary balance. And I already know because I've weighed several of them that he has a mass of 1. Let them record that. Count his rings, draw how many rings he has. Then we're going to move on to the earthworm. The earthworm is in a pile on the tray. We're going to kind of clean some of that dirt off of him so that he's a little easier to see. And again, we're going to find his mass. He has a mass of about 3. So let him record that. Here comes the fun part, and that's finding out how long he is. And the reason this is so much fun is because he kind of wiggles around, but this one's kind of lazy, so they can read that one pretty good. And he's going to be almost 7, so they can give an approximate size there. And they have a place to record that. Then one of the things I've asked third grade to do is count the segments on the worm. Well, I'm going to zoom in on this one really close, and you're going to see that that's really hard to do on him. But look at the worksheet I gave them. They can count those segments. They can even write on them as they're counting. So they can gather their data from there. The last thing we're going to do is work on the goldfish. And each table will have their own little bowl of goldfish. And we're going to record things on that body, such as the eye, the gill, the fins. And it's all written on the worksheet for you. Then I want them to add up all the fins that they actually see on the fish. They're going to have to count them. They're going to have to get down here close. And I see 2 little side ones, 4 side ones, a top one. And I could drag this to the edge of the table and really zoom in on my fish here so that I can count them. And then if they'll do that, if they'll get really close, they can see those gills working. They can see them opening and closing. This little fish is really cooperating well. So I really want your classes to be good observers and good data collectors on these animals. And fill out this little worksheet. When they do this, look at all the scales on this fish. They could draw the scales in, they could draw the fins in. They'll notice, I hope, that they have a great big strange looking eyeball. And that gill is constantly working. So I don't want them to rush through this. I want them to really take their time and do a good scientific drawing on that little naked fish body I gave you on that piece of paper.